Hey, this is Goddess Raven, and of course, this is Goddess Raven Botanica. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. You know me, I don't want to waste no time. Hit that like button and subscribe, comment below, and tell me what you think of this video. So let's get all up into this. Tasha is facing a lot of stuff. I don't usually cuss, but she's facing a shitstorm, okay? And the way the ancestors are talking, there's really not that. There's no end in sight. It's like it's just going to be a constant wave of trauma, and money issues and woes and all of this stuff that's going to constantly follow her. So let's get all up into this. So Tasha K had an incident recently where she had a physical altercation with an influencer at a Miami influencer party. Like, it's weird thinking, like, Tasha K, you had like 1 million subscribers. Why are you okay, but okay, I guess it is what it is. So Tasha K is making news again as she finds herself at the center of a recent physical altercation. The incident happened earlier this month at the We in Miami podcast influencer party in Miami. Tasha K was among those attending the event when she said a man disrespected her, talking about her booty. A video later shared on social media captured the man who got into it with Tasha K's husband. The controversial YouTuber, wearing a green dress and heels, was held back by security. Despite security intervening and struggling with her, Tasha K pushed her way back to the man to kick him in the head while he was on the ground. Once he broke free, the man ran for safety. Although footage of the incident is present online, the infamous blogger has not publicly addressed what happened or the video. Ooh, child. Let me see if I can. Nope, can't do it because it got music in it. Okay. But I was going to play it, but let me see if there's hold on, if I can mute it. And I don't want to even play it. No. Responding to Tasha K's version of what went down, the man in question appeared on social media covered in tattoos and band-aids, saying he only gave Tasha a compliment and made a comment about her booty. The incident is the latest happening surrounding Tasha K. Now, this man, it's on film. Tasha, it's on film, you kicking this man. Not a good sign. It's never good when there's video evidence of you putting paws on somebody when you got everything to lose. I mean, like, this is stuff that Tasha would talk about other celebrities and telling them not to put themselves in situations. And here she is putting herself in situations. Okay, so basically, this is the latest, mess surrounding Tasha K. The social media fixture generated headlines a few days ago when she brought details to Instagram regarding a transgender woman who attacked her. At the time, Tasha K was hosting a Deja Vu season 2 reunion show on Now That's TV. Speaking on the attack, the popular host stated she was in the building getting ready to host the show when these MFers came in the building fighting. I have never in my life seen anybody fight the way that they were fighting. When I tell you my husband was fighting, my security was fighting, they even brought transgender women in to protect me from the transgender women that were there to beat my ass. Oh my gosh. I had them MFers sneaking me from every which way. Oh my gosh. To hear Tasha K thoughts, I'm not playing it. Because I ain't beefing no strike. So you got that incident. So that man, let me just ask, okay? So when we could just knock one out. Is that man thinking about suing Tasha K? The one that she hit in the head at the Miami influencer party, is he thinking of suing her or trying to get some money or compensation? Yeah, he is. So he is. He already was talking about his neck and his back. So is he trying to get some coins for his injuries? Yeah, he is. So he's going to be one that's going to be coming after her for some money. Okay, what else? Let's just go down the list. So now Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, claims he slept with Duane Martin and threatens to sue. Okay? Will Smith is slamming new claims he once slept with all of us actor Duane Martin. A rep for the hit star, 55 years old, dismissed the rumor made by Smith's alleged former friend and assistant Brother Bilal. In an interview this week with Tasha K, this story is completely fabricated and the claim is false. Now, adding that the Oscar winner is now considering taking legal action against Bilal. During the interview, Bilal said he once opened the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when he seen Duane clapping cheeks of Will Smith. There was a couch, and Will was bent over, and Duane was standing up, just going to town, pound town. Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, on Wednesday, which is today, also broke her silence about the situation and said, you know what? We suing. The former Red Table Talk host, who's 52 last month, said that she and Smith, whose marriage has long, been had some problems and stuff, whatever but they are one on accord on this. They suing. Duane Martin, who ain't got the paper that Will and Jada got, is keeping quiet and said it ain't true, and I ain't got time for the BS. So he's not planning to sue. He's not. But Jada and them is. Now, if Jada, will there be some repercussion to Tasha K behind this interview that she had with the Brother Bilal? Okay, will this cost her some money? Yes, it's going to cost her some money. Some way, somehow, it's going to cost her some coins doing that interview because she has this man brought zero proof to her. No receipts. He didn't bring not a flipping receipt, nothing. This is a man who is salty. I mean, when I say salty, he is saltier than the salt seas. The Dead Seas, the Salt Seas, whatever you want to call it. He is salty. He is sodium at 2,000 milligrams. So she's going to face some money repercussions behind doing that interview. Oh my gosh, one of these, I gotta be careful because all I need is to break my glass table. My table is black glass. I don't need to break it. Okay, Will and Jada come after Tasha K for money because she got more money than Brother Bilal. So they might come after her. There's a strong possibility that they might come after her, and she just got out of a situation where, like T.S. Madison said, you got 4 million problems, okay? You need to focus on your 4 million problems, okay? You got 4 million problems. You just got out of 4 million problems, and you just putting yourself in more and more hot water, and it does not make any sense. But does it? Wait till the end of this video, and you will realize why it does kind of make sense why this stuff is coming. This is happening to her. Now let's get to the next one. R. Kelly is now, he's stepping into it too. R. Kelly sues the Federal Bureau of Prisons, Tasha K, for leaking private information. So the lawsuit claims a secret inquiry found that around 60 Bureau of, prison officers accessed and shared unauthorized sensitive information about Kelly with the host Unwinewithtashak, Tasha K. R. Kelly has been the target of multiple lawsuits in recent years, but he's turning the table on the Federal Bureau of Prisons and video blogger Tasha K for allegedly disclosing his private information. Now, Robert Kelly, the once chart-topping R&B star, now in prison, convicted of sex trafficking, claimed in a 28-page complaint filed with the U.S. District Court in Chicago that dozens of prison bureau officers illegally accessed his prison records and shared the information with Tasha K for her use and profit on her Unwind with Tasha K channel. R. Kelly's lawyer, oh boy, he got a lawyer on his side, boy. R. Kelly lawsuit alleged that the Department of Justice Office of the Inspector General conducted a secret investigation and discovered that a 60 BOP officers made unauthorized access to the plaintiff's sensitive, confidential, and private information maintained by the BOP. It details that one officer, designated as Officer A, unlawfully accessed Kelly's data on 150 different times, including email communications, phone conversations, and guest visits. She allegedly sent some of the documents to herself before giving them to Tasha K, violating the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. Kelly's attorney, Jennifer Bonjean, said the officers' alleged, violations have affected how her client communicates with others. He's now suing for violations, including negligence, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. He had every right to be able to be able to communicate confidently that his information would not be sent out, exploited, used for profit. But unfortunately, certain BOP officers did just that. Jennifer, who's his lawyer, he does not feel comfortable to this day talking to anyone, even his own lawyers, because of the impact of this event. The lawsuit accuses Key of uploading phone call details between Kelly and women, plus visitors' log and email, context on her YouTube channel under the title R. Kelly Can't Control His Girlfriends While Behind Bars. The popular blogger allegedly mobilized her extensive following to harass Kelly using stolen information, causing chaos in his personal life. Per the lawsuit, in a nearly 40-minute video, she vaguely hints at having the plug, which gives her access to undisclosed information. Girl, she ain't supposed to be. I can't. You ain't supposed to be talking about you got the hookup, girl. How you talking about you got the hookup? Tasha, what is you doing, honey? Yeah, you blabbing on yourself. Kelly received a sentence of over 30 years in prison after a Brooklyn jury convicted him of racketeering, sex trafficking on September 27, 2021, followed by a guilty verdict on child, corn, CORN. I'm not saying the other word, charges from Chicago jurors on September 14, 2022. He is seeking a jury trial in the current case, which comes as he appeals his 2001 and 2022 convictions. Mr. Kelly must now bring this lawsuit to get answers and justice because despite opening an investigation into the serious misconduct, the Department of Justice ultimately declined to indict the wrongdoers and allow the misconduct to continue and for them to get away with it. So, child, ooh-wee. This is what I'm talking about. It's not looking so good for Tasha. Okay, so let's just get into this. So, will R. Kelly win his case against Tasha K? Yes, he will. Will he win monetary money, like money from Tasha K behind us? Yes, he will. Because, he is draining out money. He is losing money like the Africans and over in Africa are losing their resources to everybody else that is trying to take from that country. Seriously, he is draining money. So to replenish that money with some of Tasha K's coins, all them videos she made about R. Kelly, they could be subpoenaed and showed how she would have to show how much she made off them videos and pay R. Kelly. R. Kelly might end up suing her for an amount of money. So you done got out of one frying pan to just into another frying pan. So is R. Kelly's lawyer dead set serious about suing her and doing going to the furthest extent to the law that they can with this situation? And that's a yes. They are willing to go to the furthest forest, whatever they need to do on this case to get at Tasha K. They're willing to do it. It's by any means necessary. They're going to go after Tasha K. And they want money from her. They want an apology and they want money from her. Okay, so now you have this man who you kicked in the head, Tasha. He looked like he gearing up for something. You got the other case over there with Jada and Will, who got that big bread. More bread than Cardi. If they go after that, the former employee, they might go after you too because you the one that put it out with no proof and no receipts. So why is all of this happening to her? So let me just break it down, y'all, about like what we believe in hoodoo and what we believe in magic and all of that. Like when there is sometimes people have people have bad luck. Everybody has a little bit of bad luck, but to have a total string of bad luck back to back to back to back to back to back to back, and always something popping off. Number one, Tasha puts herself in her own positions, and that's just the facts. Tasha puts herself in her own predicaments by her mouth. Her mouth gets her in these predicaments time after time after time after time. And now all of her things that she has done is coming back to bite her. It's like the roosters have come back to caw. All of the things she's done is coming back on her right now. And you think like, okay, how come all of this is coming back all at once? So let's just find out. Is there a reason why all of these things are happening to Tasha K? Is it just because of her mouth? And that's a no. It's not just because of her mouth. Okay, so what is the reason behind her having these issues? I got an H, I got a J, I got a C. So cursed, hexed, jinxed, and cursed. So she is hexed, jinxed, and cursed. Is that correct? Is that correct? That is correct. I'm going to check with another one. I'm going to ask another Penji. I like calling them Penjis. Penji. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Penji. Okay, Penji. Is she hexed, jinxed, and cursed? Oh, she is. Okay, so has this been on her for long? Yeah, this has been on her for a while. I don't know if it's been more than a year. Has it been on her for more than a year? And that's a yes. Has it been on her for more than 2 years? Yes. Has it been on her for more than 3 years? Yes. Has it been on her for more than 4 years? Yes. Has it been on her for more than 5 years? So it's been on her for 4 years. So this is something that has been placed on her for 4 years. And damn, girl. Okay, it's just the only is it more than one person that did this? It's more than one person that did this. So this is more than one person that did this. Okay. Okay, this is more than one person that did this. Is it more than 3? Damn. It's more than 3. 2. So 2 people, it looked like 2 people did this to her. 2 different people might have did this to her. And this has been on her for 4 years. And she has been having a string of bad luck for yeah, about 4 years. So I know people are curious, like, is it Cardi B? Well, did Cardi B like put any work on her, roots on her, or anything like that? No. Does Cardi B do any type of magic and stuff like that? No. Cardi doesn't do any of that. I know a lot of people think like, oh, she's Dominican, she's Trinidadian, but yeah, like, oh, no. Just because a person's Dominican don't mean that they, and do magic and stuff like that and all of that. No. Mm-mm. And keep in mind, Cardi is also Trinidadian, like Nicki Minaj is. They're both from the same island. So, did Cardi have somebody do it? No. So Cardi has nothing to do with this. This is someone else who got her because they felt like Tasha needed to be humbled. And Tasha K needed to be humbled, so they decided to do this to her. Yeah, Tasha girl. Tasha girl. Lord have mercy. That be something if Tasha K hit my inbox like, girl. But yeah. Two people did this. It's been on her for 4 years, and it looks like it's like progressing. Now, is this going to be her only lawsuit? Ooh, I gotta be careful. Is this her only lawsuit, like R. Kelly, the Jada Pinkett Smith? Is this the only one? No. So this means that there could be possibility for others. Will she be sued by other people besides that? Yes. So she might be at the risk of being sued by other people as well. So yeah, does this include the guy that she kicked in the head? Yeah. So she could be facing other lawsuits. She could be facing a lot of other lawsuits. And she has to be careful because there is a warning coming up for her. Holy shish. Let me just see what this is telling me. What? Tasha K, you got to be careful, girl. What you doing? Be careful with your movements. Be careful because Tasha may feel like, Tasha may feel like, the people at YouTube that control YouTube is not watching. But once you hit 1 million subscribers, there's more eyes on you than you think. And it seems like, from what I'm getting, from the energy, there's somebody at YouTube that is watching Tasha K. What? Somebody at YouTube is watching Tasha K. Okay, let me see what it's saying. What's the warning? So they're saying that she needs to. Oh, child. Oh my gosh. Wow. So what I'm getting for her is they telling her, the ancestors are telling her she need to apologize. The apology card is coming up. She needs to start making some apologies, but Tasha is not good with that. But she needs to, because they're saying forgiveness. You need to do some apologizing and stuff, because what you're doing is going to cause you to lose it all. You're going to lose it all if you do not stop what you're doing. The next card is obsession. So she's obsessed with, putting out these types of material and doing these type of interviews and doing this type of stuff and focusing too much on these situations and stuff. And she's like, she needs to step back and take a step back. So they're warning her to take a step back from doing these type of things. And it's like they're realizing, like, if you do, you'll have some peace. Things will stop a little bit. But she's not going to stop. And so it says failure to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles, and addictions. So she's addicted to the attention that she gets. She's addicted to these, doing these type of interviews, doing these shock jock type of interviews and stuff. So she's not going to stop. Okay, let's see what else is going to be pulled. What else is being pulled out here? I forgot that I can just, when I'm going to do something, just, oh, child. So when it came to our cards, she got the death card in reverse. So when reversed, the death card can signify that you are avoiding necessary change. You may be holding on to something or grieving to the point where you have stopped experiencing the magic of your own life. Remember, every ending is the beginning of a new journey that will bring gifts of all of its own. Resisting change doesn't stop it from happening, but it can and will prolong your suffering. And the card on the codependent, the card comes up as codependent, avoiding change, and being in this negative cycle. And this negative cycle is her continually to do this type of content. Yes, it gives you the best views, but it comes at a cost. Lawsuits, not having receipts, it comes with more problems. And is it worth it? You know, is it worth it? The death card, you got to realize this death card symbolizing an end of something. you know it's a major arcana card, because when the card appears, it reveals that the circumstances around you have entered into a cycle of purging, cleansing, and releasing. Something around you now is coming to a completion to make room for new growth. So whenever there is an ending, there is always a beginning. So something is going to come to an end. So you may be releasing toxic people, thoughts or things, moving from one place to the next, or saying goodbye to someone. But something for her is going to come to an end. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that was her and Chelsea parting ways or whatever, but somebody left because she got the death card, and it always signal, like somebody leaving, a situation coming to an end, a lot about, negative cycles, avoiding changes, all the things that, like this card is screaming, all of the above, like, people, situations, her and people coming to an end, part businesses, friendship, co-workers, allies, certain like that coming to an end, her having this codependent issue, avoiding changes, being very stubborn and very much so stuck in her ways, And the next card for her that came up was the World card. And that is disappointment, burden, emptiness, and feeling incomplete. And that too was upside down and in the reverse. So the World card suggests that you are having difficult times, and have entered difficult times in this new phase of your life and trusting in the journey. You may feel you are not ready or are struggling to say goodbye to one stage and move on to the next. Well, that might be about her and her going into that comedy direction. Because these YouTube coins it's not paying like it used to. So she got to keep on ante up in the shock value to get the coins, and it's going to come at a heavy price for her. So when that something you're gonna have to say goodbye to. Once again, it's another card about saying goodbye to something. The Oracle card shows up in reverse. It is saying that you are in fact ready. Just believe in yourself. But there is something that you're going to have to say goodbye to. And I don't know, because I got a feeling, is it her YouTube? I'm gonna pull a pin. I'm gonna pull a pendulum, but is it her YouTube? Now she gets the Seven of Wands card, and it's talking about I need to protect myself. So when the Seven of Wands appear within a reading, you may feel defensive or on edge. You are struggling to prove yourself and are under a lot of pressure and stress, but you still don't want to give up. Not yet. The Seven of Wands brings courage and a need to prove yourself, so you'll do whatever it takes to fight the good fight. Despite the odds, people might be telling you to give up because winning seems impossible, but something within you has ignited your fire and your fighter spirit, and you're not going down easily. Your strength and courage and are at an all-time high. And even if you are scared, you're not going to show it because you have something to prove. You are confident in yourself and your abilities. So, regardless of the fact of what she knows, she's still going to continue on. And, hey, she's determined to succeed and move beyond present obstacles. So she may be negotiating for the sale of a business, perhaps to lower operation costs, to increase profits, or you may have to prove that you have what it takes to succeed. You're rolling up your sleeves to tackle some challenges your career problems is facing right now. Not only do you believe in yourself and in your abilities, but you are also fighting to protect something you truly have, faith in. You won't go down without a fight. Basically, the challenge you're facing may be difficult, but you have what it takes to turn the negative into a positive, and that's exactly what you are trying to do. But the question, will she be able to do it? And that's the. Then she had the Nine of Wands in reverse, too. And it's like, yeah, I'm so exhausted. When the Nine of Wands appears in the reading, you are feeling beyond exhausted. Life seems to have beaten you up, and now you find yourself feeling defensive because of everything you have gone through. You can be triggered by even the smallest thing. Yet, even when the Nine of Wands appears, you are still not going to tap out, no matter how much you want to. There's still something left to fight for, and that's exactly what you will do. So, ooh, child, like, damn, these cards aren't like actually positive. Like the Nine of Wands cards is all about a fighter and an advocate. So you're battling for a cause because it's something you believe in, and despite the obstacles, you're not ready to give up. So when this card comes up, it means you're putting in long hours at the office working on a project, and you can see the finish line, but there's still so much to be done. If you're running a business, this is the phase in your journey where all your responsibilities are wearing you down, but you're determined to see things through to the end. There may be a lot of challenges in your career right now, and you're not sure what's going to happen, but you're not going to walk away from your job now. If anything, you're going to fight even harder. And when it comes to reverse, the opposition is closing in on you, and you're feeling like you're going to get swallowed up or defeated. You've done all you can to prove yourself, and somehow it doesn't feel like it's enough. Maybe in your education, you've had a moment of weakness or distraction, something catches you off guard, and that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. This card, when reversed, shows you that your health and well being may actually be at risk, and that you may be better off asking for help or even tapping out. What you originally thought was worth fighting for may be a lost cause or just not worth it at this particular time. And the last card for her was ah. Your situation with this brother Bilal has come up in your reading, Tasha. And it just says, just like the Page of Cups, when the Knight of Cups is in reverse, he's usually symbolized as a tough heartbreak or news that disappoints. He can represent a person whose intentions and motives need to be questioned. He may seem romantic, but he can really just be saying anything he needs to in order to sweep you off your feet for the moment. It's pretty reckless what can tumble out his mouth. I want you to really pay attention because this is about Brother Bilal. You know, it's saying he is willing to say anything in order to sweep you off your feet. And he knew telling you about Will Smith and Duane Martin would have swept you off your feet and got you excited, got your juices flowing. And it's pretty reckless. You hear the words, it's reckless. What can tumble out of his mouth? So you need to listen to your intuition, but you ignored it. If something feels off, it most likely is you ignored it. When reversed, the Knight of Cups brings delusionment, more than anything solid or concrete. So this person brings you nothing but fake shit and fake stories, fake lies, a bunch of lies, just a bunch of lies. He's just blowing gas up your ass. Perhaps its intentions are not evil, but this card reverse is emotionally out of balance. The nature of the invitations you are receiving is flaky at best and shouldn't be taken seriously. That was the warning. You weren't supposed to take Brother Bilal serious. Another thing to look out for is someone near you. There's somebody near you abusing drugs or alcohol. The Knight of Cups reverse has a strong need to escape from reality. He just can't deal with the real world. So he'll find any way he can to keep his head in the clouds. So there's another warning that somebody around you got a drinking or some type of problem. Or maybe it's the person that you were dealing with. I don't know. But child, whew. Y'all comment below and tell me what y'all think. I didn't think this was going to be this long. But okay, let's go. Because I'm feeling like something they're talking about a loss and something of a loss. So, is YouTube watching Tasha K right now? Is YouTube watching Tasha K right now? Do they have eyes on her? They do. Are they watching her because of the drama and the amount of drama and stuff that she's getting into? They feel like it's bad for business. They think it's bad for business. Okay, was this before the lawsuit they were watching her? So they've been watching her for a long time. Are they just waiting at this point to drop the hammer on Tasha K? Yes or no? They're just waiting to drop the hammer on her. They're just waiting to drop the hammer on her. Are they planning to terminate Tasha K's channel? They're planning to terminate her channel. They are planning to terminate her channel if she does not stop. If she doesn't shape up and make a change and going up and pivot into a new pivot, like friends say. If she doesn't pivot in a new direction and she keeps going down this shock jock, this old school shock jock, Williams, era of controversy, which cannot be, you can't do it these days. It's different times now. They're going to terminate her channel. And if they do terminate her channel, that's going to destroy her. So, yeah. Woo! So, in this reading, like, she got a lot to think about. Let me just ask, hold up. Well, okay, so I just wanted to check something. And on that note, I think that's pretty much it. Y'all comment below and tell me what you think. Okay? Like she's gonna be like she's really on thin ice with a lot of things. Like there, especially if you got a curse or hex. So that means if this is true that she really has a curse or something or hex or bad luck placed on her, then that means she's not like this kind of like bad luck and all this other stuff and drama and lawsuits and losing money and fights and all kinds of this and losing friendships and all of this. This is going to continue to flip and happen. So there's somebody she must have recently got rid of out of her life that had a drug or alcohol problem or something like that because they left. And then they were talking about the Knight of Cups, the person who entered into life, who told her that story. And it was all false that, her intuition was supposed to kick in and she was supposed to leave, like walk away from it. But it was too juicy for her, so she kept on with it. So it's a lot. This is a lot. It's a lot that had to be broken down on this one. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Comment below and let me know what you think. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm making like mini podcasts. Mini podcasts, spiritual readings, psychic readings on celebrities and stuff. And I think Tasha will be the only YouTuber I'll ever work on because, she is, she's at 1 million, she deals with a lot of celebrities, knows a lot of celebrities. So that's the only reason for that. So other than that, I don't think I'll ever do another, YouTuber again. It's just not for me. Okay. And keep in mind, all of this is all allegedly, and hold up. Let me just, where the sage at? Oh, yeah, okay. Let me just burn a little bit of that sage up here. Cleanse out the air. Cleanse the air out a little bit. Yeah, burn a little something in here so it can cleanse the air a little bit. Okay. Oh, and on that note, let me clear it out. Okay. Okay, now cleared it out a little bit. And on that note, I'm out. Y'all comment below, hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, 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 everybody. Much love and respect to you. All of you. Like, let me put the heart emojis in there in the background. Can you see it? Yes. Thank you, everybody who has been liking my videos and commenting and helping me get back into the algorithm. I appreciate it so much. Oh God, I can't because I'm about to cry. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So I just want to say thank you, everybody who's been going to the community tab and commenting and voting. Keep it up. I appreciate it. And on that note, I'm out.